Yeah, he's out there.
He's up in P5. Dizzying heights for car number 69.
Dugamus comes across the line, goes up into 14th. 6. And that was Roto. He goes up into 11th place. 290 is O Performance. Got it right. Woohoo! Let's see what he stays in 17th currently. 888 coming across the line again. That is Prawn Star. Does not improve. Stays in 6th place.
Nickelodeon's going to try for another lap here. He's rounding the final corner. Your Tier 1 Championship leader. He's towing along number 96 for good measure. Only good enough for P6 so far. So, and the second best of the Ferraris. The number 69 is currently third, who is right on his gearbox and get it wrong around the exit of turn 1. We've only got 3.5 minutes remaining, Roy, so it's hammer time.
Yep, Hazinski just jumped on board, sitting in 4th place. That's Neil B just behind, stays in 11th. Got a cluster of cars, jump on the one I can see, and that is Venice Terra. Does not improve, stays in 17th. So 555 next, that is Angry Jock in the old school Ferrari, I believe that is. It's not the Evo, 296 I don't think, I'm not too sure. Yes, it is. So by the back end. Roto just jumped Neil B, put himself into 11th place. Car number 20 next to come over. Where are you? Car 20. That is Scraper or Scrapper. He goes into 8th place. 888 Prawn Star slipped down to 7th. It does improve slightly. Stays in 7th, and I'd say that's the end of his session as he takes out the advertising board for good measure.
Number 5, can he improve? He does go quickest overall, 27.557 for the championship leader.
He's definitely lit the timing boards up with that lap there. TJ stayed in 16th. There was a mover, that was Jonah Liam up into 7th. 31 next, that is Hadzinski, goes into 3rd place. Strong contender. Neil B gets back into 11th place. Looks like he wants that one tonight. 93 Diesel. Just put a lap in. 82. See the movement. 83 next.
The 22 for the Lamborghini.
Car 75. I'm out of breath. I'm knackered already. Dirty Ewok, we've not seen anything of him, and we ain't going to see much more as he's on the grass. Oh, that was a car off the track there. That was a Lamborghini. No, it weren't Coops.
Well, Nickelodeon has spun it.
Go on, sorry, mate. Nickelodeon.
So Mickey, yeah, he's spun it. He's in the barrier, and he will not improve. So can Darren round in the final corner? He'll get another shot at this, but can he improve and put himself on provisional pole? The 98 pushes up to the line. Stays second, no improvement on this time lap.
Adzinski's next to come round as he negotiates the hairpin. I do apologise, I don't know the names of the corners, but he comes up to the second hairpin. Pulls up, I don't know whether that's the end of session or Polestar coming through now. Adzinski's pulled up for the moment.
Going to push one more, I think.
Yeah, just waiting for everyone to clear. Interesting. 19 seconds left of qualifying. Car 78, where are you? That is Snuffles. No, that was car 78 did improve. Coops gets up into 15th place. So you hook a lap together, you will fly up the table. Roto in 11th place. Stays in 11th, session over. Car 11 next. That was Dugamus. He stays where he was in 21st. Car 290 next. Can't find you. that was O performance. Car 98.
98.
Did not improve.
Does improve.
Yeah. Oh,
Not enough though.
Mr. Hazard out of nowhere. Let's just put yourself up into 4th place.
That's decent.
Yeah. Dennis Nilsson. Sitting in 9th place. Makes his way into the final corner. Not easy to decide where the line is. It's easy to drop the back end, as we saw him. Did not improve. Neil B into the pits. 93. Where are you? You're down there. Diesel. In 26th at the moment. He's going to want to improve on that. Does not. Who's that behind him? 78. Oops. And that is session over. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. There's Nickelodeon. He takes pole position with Darren in 2nd place. Aditsky in 3rd. Mr. Hazard 4th. Ian Dent closes out the top 5. So some quick laps. Pretty tight between the top 6. And then extremely tight in that mid pack, which we always love to see.
Another thing we love to see is the real mix of manufacturers on this grid as well. We've got 5 different manufacturers competing in the top 10. Ferrari, followed by BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, then the Macca. Further down the order, we've got the Aston Martin on display this evening. We've got a big Bentley. And we saw a Lexus. Coupes representing in number 78. Good to see a return of the old guard.
Lexus, no, that's Ninja is in the Lexus. Coupes is in the Lamborghini.
Oh, apologies then. Should have gone Specsavers.
Apology accepted. We all make mistakes. So, yeah, a 45-minute race with a pit window slap bang in the middle of the race. And the drivers will not be able to change their tyres until the pit window. Tight track. I'm expecting a messy turn 1. So, I've seen all sorts in the. It's my 4th race. So you always see the top 5, 6 pulling away. Sometimes they trip over each other. So yeah, it should be an interesting one.
Weather conditions, we've dropped a few degrees for the race now. It was 37 track temperature for the qualifying session. We're now down to 31. Drivers will need to try and dial it in and get those PSIs in the optimum operator window, but still uncharacteristically warm, you'd say, for a Donington Park. 26 ambient, 31 track, and we have a slight headwind down into turn 1. We're looking with overcast conditions. We've got 30 seconds until we get racing here. Nickelodeon will be on the front row along with Darren, Adzinski and Hazard on row 2. Then we've got Ian and Sfax on row 3. Then John Prawnstar Denilson, as he's affectionately known by Roy, on the 5th row with, I think he'll identify as a scrapper. Let's see if he's going to have a good scrap to the car number 20. Over to you, Roy.
Thank you very much. As we wait for Nickelodeon to take the pack away for this round at Donny Park. So currently leading the champion is your pole sitter, Nickelodeon. And then, sorry, just 1 second. I'm just going to get the graphic up. And in 2nd place is Adzinski. And in 3rd place is Sparko Reinhold, who I've not seen out there this week. In 4th, Dennis Nilsson in 5th place. And Neil B snapping at Dennis Nilsson's heels in 6th place. So a lot to fight for there. And over in Tier 2, got Alex leading the championship as he this week. Pretty sure I saw him out there. Maybe not. So no Alex this week. So despite several dropouts, we have pretty much a full grid again. 26 cars. Manuk is out there. He's sitting in second place. And then TJ in third place. Ian Demp, who is up the dizzy end, up in fifth place. Expect him to move up the grid during the season. And then there's CJ in fifth place. League owner. Been running for about 7 years, these lads. Long old time, a lot of experience. They do have a somewhat non-woke approach to organisation of their leagues. But good group of lads.
More of that. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
No nonsense approach. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, no bullying or anything like that. We don't want any of that, but none of this. You can't say that. It might offend. Whereas I like to sit on the fence and like try and get a happy medium.
Can't please everyone though.
No, there's always going to be someone upset. Personally, whatever your creed, colour or sexuality, gender or kinks, it's none of my business. You do you, I'll do me. Just don't expect me not
Quite
to
literally. This is going to be a good race. We've got 45 minutes here at Donington Park. This is the grid, the GT World Challenge Series. We've got Big Roy in the booth from the BOA community, always bringing you some great racing content. We're getting ready to go racing. Let's kick us off, Roy, for 45 minutes of Donington.
Yeah, just wait for the drivers to come across the line. Yeah, they make the way towards the line, all clean so far as they pile in. All very respectful. We see the blue Ferrari going wide of Spax. But we are all around again. All very close between the Mercedes. And I think that was Ian Dent trying to squeeze through to third place. I might be wrong there. Wait for the cameraman to catch up. Oh no, that's Adzinski's under pressure from Ian Dent there. Having to go defensive. Still all 26 cars in the same part of the track. Great to see.
Great opening start. Was keeping an eye on the back of the grid. Everyone come through very gentlemanly and a very clean start to this race. That's sector one. Difficult to go 2 by 2, single file through the first sector. We're off to a clean start.
Probably just pulled a move on Mr. Hazard there. I think that was Mr. Hazard. Just done a little switchback, sent in one way and then ducked in on the inside. Oh, someone's off the track. Is that Mr. Hazard? No.
It's all happening. And I think that was a Ferrari off.
Yeah, it's... I don't know who that it was. It's the Nickelodeon's second. It might be Jonah Liam. Yeah, sorry, it's Jonah Liam. I'm sorry, mate. I know you're trying to jump in there as well. Neil B's caught up in that. He's parked up. Can't park there, mate.
Oh, and a big casualty here, Roy. It's Adzinski down in 17th. We also have an Aston Martin on the side of the track, but Adzinski, he's at the sharp end in the Tier 1 Championship, and he is definitely not loving it in that McDonald's liveried BMW right now.
I completely missed that. Terrible production there. But completely missed out. Don't know what on earth happened there. Polestar, I just see on the back of someone. I think he's just got round, scrapper. So Polestar, doing his usual thing. Great start. Got a heavy trail of cars behind him. Not that he's holding them up. Racing Rich, big tag slapper there. He's got roto all over the rear end.
Sharp end. Darren is loving life at the minute. He is bolted to the front. Car number 98 leads the pack. The championship leader in P2. Then it's Hazard, Spax, Denilson, Prawn Star in the dizzying heights of P6. Then Scrapper, Racing Rich, Roto, and then What's happened?
So Ninja Samo has just been spun. There was heavy contact there. Ferrari's just pulled off the track as well. That's TJ. All going on at the beginning of this race. Got Spax all over the spoiler of Dennis Nilsson in the battle for 4th place.
Nice to see the 283 waiting up there for Ninja. He must have caused that incident and he's allowed the Lexus through. And things will happen in sim racing. It's how you react to it, and that is how you want to react there. Put your hands up if you have done wrong, let the car through, and let's get racing once again.
It's a matter of time before Spax gets around Dennis Nilsson. All over the chuff. And this is allowing Polestar to edge his way towards them as well. Long time watchers of this channel know all about Polestar, and he's enjoying the race so far. Probably jumped away at the wrong point there as he did get past. Terrible cameraman tonight, but Polestar's all over these as well.
Ninja's had another off there. I don't know if that was self-inflicted, but he is way down the pecking order and finds himself last on the circuit now.
Scrapper's now brought himself into this battle. So we've got Dennis Nilsson. Imagine Spax. Dennis Nilsson's got the jump back on Spax there as well. Polestar having a look, and then Spax goes round the outside. Nilsson loses out one position. Those are two in a throw-in, and now Scraper is having a look at Polestar round the outside, backs out of it. Is he going to have the inside coming back in? No, he doesn't. Roto now closing back into this battle as well, so we're going to have a 5-car battle for 4th place. Great start to this race.
Oh, plenty of action and plenty of respect being shown. We've had a few little incidents. It's always going to happen around Donington Park. But the top 3 are getting away, but we've got a tremendous battle in the battle for P4, and coming under attack for P5 is Denilson. Do you expect to see many drive-throughs here this evening?
Yeah, with that chicane, yeah, I reckon we're going to get 3 or 4 at least. Paul starts through on Denilson at the moment. It goes deep though, doesn't it? Dennis Nilsson gets through. This could allow Scrapper to get the run on Paul as well. Nope. All over. The mirrors. Oh, he's made contact. Oh, double contact.
Oh.
Paul's pulled up.
It's free real estate, as I say. Oh, the Macca looking almost beached there. It's got going once again.
Unfortunate. So Polestar was ducking and diving, and now they've come out behind Stalker Brown and Dugimus. They're having their own little battle, and Piggy's off again.
Mr. Nilsson in the gravel trap.
He's spitting feathers at the moment, I imagine. As Polestar is behind him. I think he's just got round him again. Yes, Nilsson's dropped back. Still got this battle for 5th place now. Spax is pulling a big gap, as is Scrapper. Rotor's got the way up into 6th place now.
Yeah, the heavens has parted for Spax, and he's found himself with a 4.4 second advantage. He's got 9 seconds of clean air in front of him as well. Top 3 separated by around 4 seconds or so. The real battle lies in this battle, like we said, the scrap with Scrapper for P5.
Paul now back underway. Putting pressure on Stalker Brown. board with Racing Rich and the battle for 6th place now, as Scrapper's now pulling away by a second and a half.
Field spread is quite big, but it seems like everyone has got a bit of company. Apart from Sfax, who's in a bit of clean air. .36 remain of this race. Darren has got a 1.8 second advantage over Nickelodeon, your championship leader. Then Mr. has a further 2.3. What's happened?
Dennis Nilsson just had a massive off. We're ploughing into the barriers.
Nilsson's gone for a slide tackle there.
Now Adzitsky is closing in on Prawn Stars. Prawn Stars been unable to get round Stalker Brown yet. Probably going to be struggling with front end. Oh, sorry, with top speed.
We've got Adzitsky trying to make up some ground. Remember, he was at the sharp end. He's on the second row or so. Finds himself down in P13. He has Prawn and Stalker Brown up ahead of him. This shall be a close battle on the next lap or so. The BMW want to get through on the next available opportunity. The cars ahead are going to go too wide. This is going to allow Adzitsky through. He gets a bit of a tank slapper on, but holds on to it nicely.
Prawn to do well. Just let Adzitsky go. It's about a second faster. Overtake in the background there as well. I think Venice just got the move done. No, he didn't.
Yeah, I tend to find if I can try and stay in the kind of slipstream of the faster guys, you can tend to pick up, you know, a bit of their racing lines, a bit of confidence.
Yeah. Start
to improve your own performance.
What is going on with Nilsson? Jesus. Ninja thought he was having a bad race.
Yeah, a bit of frustration. Oh, when it goes wrong, you start to overdrive the car. Push it a bit too hard. I mean, down in the depths of P20, you've got one hell of a battle from P18 down. There's quite a few cars in the line. There's action everywhere this evening, right?
It's good to see. Who is that? Who's that? That's Coops in the Lambo with Chwaco, Neil B, Snuffles, Ian Demp. Ian Demp, who's up the front of the grid at the beginning. After a great quality, has now found himself at the back of the pack. Such as British GT tracks. It's a nice move up on the inside there. Goes round the outs, gets a bit of grass. Who's that in the Mercedes? It's open performance. Let's go. Oh no. No, it must be in a back marker. Oh no, it's Snuffles. So I'll get confused.
Likewise, you're not alone here. Yeah, the British tracks really, there's no margin forever. Forever, if you get it wrong, there's grass or gravel to greet you. Someone's gone off in the background.
No yellow flag.
Took to the escape road there.
Monuk in the leading Lamborghini.
The pit is now open.
Love it. Quarter of the way into the race with the pit now open.
Two cars already jumping in the box. Neil B calling an early stop with Coops as well. Maybe a bit of traffic there, Roy. Deciding to dive out of it and get some free air.
Or carrying damage. It might be trying to fix up any issues. So Paul Star got himself into 11th after that incident with Dennis Nilsson. Adzinski, who was up on the second row, I believe, down in 12th, trying to chase down Polestar. Got Manuk, High Performance, and Jonah Liam all sharing the same bit of track with a Racing Rich in the Ferrari.
Just to recap on the championship, Nickelodeon leads. He doesn't need to do anything too drastic. Adzinski is his closest rival. Nickelodeon's got 267 to Adzinski's 253. Adzinski so far, bad day at the office, so Nickelodeon just needs to bring this one home. He's keeping the leader in check, staying within about 10th or so per lap. Then Sparko, not on the grid today, as well as Reinholdt, don't think I've seen him in 3rd and 4th, so they can extend their advantage. But Nilsson could have made some big inroads. It's just not been his day, Ray.
Where is he? He's in the pits at the moment, eventually. Coops and Neil B out on track. See, Neil B came out right in the thick of it. 290.
P9 O performance has gone around. He is stationary on the circuit. Car number 290.
That was from 9th place. Star will make his way back into the top 10. Adzinski now in 11th. So they make their comeback drives. Racing Rich now putting Scrap under pressure. It's Neil B, who's being lapped just ahead. Typical Neil B, keep him well out of the way. Probably taking an early pit stop. You come out right in the mess of it.
P12 is coming under attack. The Bentley is going to try and use all that big booty. The Beamer going to try and cut back underneath and get the move done, and that was beautifully done. That's how you do a switchback.
Into 12th place for Venison. So half an hour to go already.
Nice battle for P, was it 18 or so?
16th,
very close.
Yeah. That was the 16th, but goes all the way down to 19th. It's a to and fro, and I don't think it's going to stop to the end of the race. That's a good thing about big grids and small tracks. Got it the right way round this time.
Ooh. And making a position, Ian Demp on the sister Mercedes, moves himself up to P16. We do have a time multiplier on. The sun is coming down fairly quickly, Roy, as is the track temperatures. Sun will set, I expect, by the end of this one.
And the drivers will need to hike their tyre pressures up. I'd imagine most are prepared. A lot of these guys do a lot of practice. One thing sim racers have over real world races is the amount of time they get to practice. Plus they're sitting in their living rooms.
It's quite convenient, isn't it?
Yeah.
No danger either. In between episodes or whatever you're doing. Jump in the rig.
Adzinski's caught up with Prong. Flags being waved. I think that's right. No, these three. Jonah Liam looks like he's got the run on Manuk there sticks it up on the inside and makes it stick.
Potentially Coops and maybe Neil getting lapped at this stage. They have boxed for their mandatory stop. Pit window is open, 14 minutes remain of the pit window, 26 for the race this evening. And the race leader, I've just cut to him, Roy, he's taken to the gravel. Is this going to allow a change of the lead? The championship leader is through into P1.
He's also now under pressure from Mr. Hazard in the Porsche, the one and only Porsche out there. All in black. Is now putting pressure on Darren. Sorry. No, he isn't. Oh, that's a blue flag. Back to Jody.
Good timing.
Got to say how much better this game looks than it did a year or two ago. Really seem to have pulled their finger out. Oh, he's off the track. That's Manuk in the Lamborghini. Getting adventurous with the track limits.
Start a couple of positions there.
Yeah. Goes Scrapper and Polestar. Polestar's made a good comeback already, putting pressure on Scrapper. Quite a few cars pitted already, 12.5 minutes of the pit window already.
Basil will be kicking himself up at the sharp end, was in a comfortable lead of around 2.2 seconds. Maybe a championship leader, maybe the pressure mounting, maybe caught a bit of grass, overusing the tyres. It's going to be crucial, this pit stop now for the race lead. You want to hit your marks, get those pressures right. Nickelodeon trying to get through some lap traffic there. Does so nicely.
Yeah, great feature of this league is the sportsman-like behaviour. Polestar, Scrapper, O Performance, CJ, Snuffles all into the pits. Up on the halfway stage. We've had a bit of everything.
I've been thoroughly impressed so far with the thrills, a few spills. I've got some great action on display. Donington never disappoints. Today it is keeping up with its reputation. Nickelodeon leads from Darren, is now a 1.7 second advantage, further 2.5 down the road is Hazas. Fax. Now the gap has increased from about 10 to 14 seconds after those early lap shenanigans. And John Helm in P5. Roto is now boxed from P6.
Snuffles. Oh no, CJ and O Performance, I think they just had contact with each other. If you're going to hit anyone, do not hit the league owner. Unless it was a league owner's fault.
Banishment. That's what it will be called.
There's nothing even worse than when you have a crash in your own league. Don't get to live it down too quickly. So once again, a little bit more action as we see Mr. Hazard in the all-black Porsche into the pits.
Yeah, I had a lap 1 incident in the GT4 race in my community, and I was like, I just told the steward, just throw the book at me, please. Just make an example of me. It feels so bad. You're trying to set the tone when you get it wrong yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's slightly embarrassing. CJ and O Performance who are back underway. Sidski is sitting in 12th place. See the second of those who have pitted, so doing alright. Also coming out, he's come out a long way behind, but I think he probably cleared up his damage. Mr. Hazard's coming out of the pit. Where's he going to come out? He's going to come out way ahead of Roto, who's leading those who have pitted. Azitsky's now putting pressure on Roto as he goes a little wide. Sorry, mate.
I think it's Hazard going wheel to wheel in P6. Hazard has boxed and he come out with some company. Almost getting it wrong there. But lives to fight another day. He's got the position.
Yeah, he's fighting with... I don't know who he's fighting with.
I think it must be a lap card.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Car 93. That is Diesel. So
And
Darren.
P2.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm going to sneeze.
Gesundheit. Adzinski, he's making some inroads on his fellow BMW in the battle for P8 on the circuit here. After that opening lap disappointments, he's been making some good inroads. He's going to go door to door with what is that, car number
Roto.
446. Yeah, he's got the position. Fairly clean move between the four teammates, constructor mates. Nice clean driving on display. Darren has come back out. Some clean air. Just behind this battle actually. No, that's another blue Beamer in front of us. Sorry.
So yeah, Adzinski up into 8th place, and 3 of those cars should get. Yeah, probably going to be up to about 5th place. 5th place. Polestar don't seem to be doing too well after he pit. Seems to be going a bit slowly. Stalker Brown's got a flappy bonnet.
I'll have a bit of flappage. Sorry. The sun's coming down real quick. You can see some real shadows on the circuit. Not too much sun coming down. The lights have come on the cars. And yeah, as the sunset comes down on this race, we're into the second half. But 19 minutes remaining. Only 3 drivers are yet to box, including your race leader, who should come out. Say
With
it's
no
got
flappage.
a couple of second margin. No flappage from him.
Oh dear, oh dear. I didn't laugh, I'd cry. So Scrap Up now having a look at Racing Rich. Oh, Jesus Christ, Manouk. We've seen him cut that corner several times. Still no drive-throughs.
And your race leader is going to box. So let's keep an eye. It'll be about, what, a 30-second stationary pit stop. Darren is the closest contender, the car number 98. Quite a way off.
Scrap Up still close to Racing Rich, but is carrying damage, which will slow your car down in the straights, making it that bit more difficult to overtake. So you might be able to get them in the corners. Carrying damage just makes it a pig to overtake. But
Makes it that bit more unpredictable as well, doesn't it? Leader is off the jacks and away.
Darren's coming around at the final corner.
It's like a big advantage.
Yeah, indeed. Race over. Well, thank you guys.
Well, it's been a pleasure to join you once again. Tune in next week.
For more flappage.
You pay-per-view for the flappage. Adzinski is going to battle with another BMW. This time it's Roto in the battle for P6. He's sizing up this one here. He's got some work to do. And we're going to go defensive here, Roto. Take a shallower line. Not on this occasion, we're going to get the move done. Is he moving out the way? Not quite.
No, it's hard to tell with the angles, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, OnlyFans account will be set up after the show. So get your flappage. Adzinski. Roto's got his number here. I'll say that. Right on him. Not easy to overtake your when you're in the same car.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try and size it up a bit differently. He does have a pace advantage, so he's just gonna have to be slow in, fast out where possible, or make an absolute dive bomb if necessary. But he's already lost a lot this evening. He's got everything to make back up once again. Nickelodeon is his challenger out front, and he's going to move to the inside. Is he going to make a move this time? Not quite close enough. He's going to dart to the outside. The Ferrari on the inside. That was naughty, Roy.
I missed
Oh,
that.
you didn't expect that.
Was it so Jonah Liam
I
just come through?
Jonah Liam was
Where
like,
did you come from, mate? I didn't even see you on the timing balls.
It's like, move, get out of the way. And he separated them. It's like the bouncer jumping in between them.
Will not tolerate that behaviour. So he now sits in 7th. Ninja Samo into the pits. This will release all the cars behind him. Point is closing in on Manouk. So top 10 for the debutant. Roto. So I don't remember seeing him before. He's not on the scoring ball, so this must be a debut for Roto tonight. What a debut he is having. Neil B looking strong in quali, but not so much in a race trip. And in 19th, sort of nowhere in this at the moment. Stalker Brown ahead of him, 6 seconds. What about our glorious leader? He's in the pits. So the flag's being waved by him, and racing Jonah Liam has got a rocket up his rear end. Oh,
nice.
Little Robin is racing now, but through he goes. So Jonah Liam on a charge.
Where has he come from? He's absolutely turned it up to the max. It is full attack mode for car number 27, who's got both the BMWs. He's caught them both napping. Fair play, Ray.
A long way behind Spaxo. Long way. Yeah, they're in a different race. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Just thought I see a triangle disappear. Triangle being the leader, but he is 6 seconds ahead of Darren. Did really well in the pit phase and made the most of Darren's mistake.
He's okay, he's back on. Thought he was going to fly across into the barrier there, but quite difficult for that sector 1 if you get it wrong.
It's going to be a battle brewing in 9th, or from 8th to 11th. Racing Rich under growing pressure from Scrapper, with Manouk closing in now with Polestar a bit further back if they start battling. Keep an eye on that. And a half minutes to go.
The pit window is closing now.
Bang on time.
So Nickelodeon is leading this race. He did box with about 2.2 second advantage or so after gaining the lead due to Darren's mistake a few laps earlier. He stayed out, prolonged his stint, and has come out with a 5.2 second advantage. Really nailed that strategy. Darren, though, cemented P2. It's got a comfortable gap over Hazard in P3. So it's Ferrari, Beamer, Porsche. Then Spax in a bit of no man's land today. He does have some company in the form of some lapped vehicles. And then the real battle lies from P5 downwards, right?
Yeah, it's already starting to build behind Racing Rich. Ledzinski. He's just got round Roto again. So, but Jonah Liam, I think, has had an off somewhere as well, because yeah, he's going backwards. He's got to fuel up and he's got brand new tyres, that's why he's flying. We shall see. Zinski's now on the charge for Jonah Liam again. It's sort of died a death going into the final 10 minutes.
All come together in the final few minutes of this one. We're down to 23 degrees track and ambient temperature now, as the light slowly starts to fade, and we do have the gap coming down at the front. Maybe some lap traffic costed the leader time, right? Gap now 3.8 seconds to P2.
Definitely worth watching. Keep an eye out for that. We would like a little crazy little finish to the race.
Yeah, Nickelodeon's got 3 lapped cars up ahead of him. Got their own scrap for P14. And they're not getting out the way in a hurry.
Got a little battle going on between Coops and Angry Jock. Angry Jock got doubly robbed there. Down to 16th goes Angry Jock. Manuk looks like he's getting closer and closer to Scrapper. Polestar's not going anywhere at the moment.
So, Adzinski's got ahead of John Elm, hasn't he? Where did that happen? Did I miss it?
Yeah, Jonah Liam's been going slow for some reason. He's now under pressure from Roto. So whatever pace he had is now gone. I don't know if it's hit something, because he's got damage on his left side. Paint damage anyway.
They do have a few lapped cars that have been navigating their way through. Maybe that has thrown a spanner into the works. Talking of which, the gap between the leaders, 3.5 seconds, but P2, he's got all the work to do now. Plenty of cars between him and P1.
Yeah, that's not what you want. So we've got a bit of a battle brewing here. We've got Angry Jock's got damage. She's staying with Coops. Dugamus is toing and throwing with Angry Jock.
Bentley's off, P16.
So ignore that. That battle is now over. We've got really at the moment is back markers. But no GT3 Sunday this weekend. So no racing from BOA until May. But we do have the XSC underway. We're getting ready. We've got 12 teams signed up so far, which is good. We want to get to about 20 teams, about 70, 80 drivers. Or 60, yeah, about 60, 3 type drivers per team.
And if you want to get involved, drop a message secure your space on the grid. It is the, what would you call it, the Super League of sim racing communities, and Scrapper is scrapping, Roy.
Yep. On
Bit
board.
of a door-to-door action.
Yep, he's now got Manuk for company. Oh, Scrapper's sideways. Manuk had gone round him. Now racing Rich. Under pressure from Manuk. And through goes Racing Rich. No, sorry, Racing Rich was in that position. My bad. Promstar just took a second and a half out of him. But he's under pressure also by Ian Demp. Starting to come together in the final moments of the race. Can't take your eyes off it for a minute.
Prawn doing well so far. Prawn was facing the wrong way in the early stint of this race, but he's established himself, moved himself up to P11, and has a good battle with the Mercedes of the car number 9 Demp behind him. Who else is close on the grid? Coops has got an angry jock for company. Dujimus has got Ninja, and the Bentley and the Lexus both been in the wars this evening. 5 minutes remain. It's flown by, right?
Yep. Promstar right under pressure here, and Demp is accidental, to say the least. He should be much further up the grid. But he's up against the fattest arse you'll ever meet in the GT3 car. It's a good thing he doesn't drive a BMW. Dugamus is battling away with Ninja Nismo. He's had a decent second part of this race. Ninja Samo. Monarch. Alright. Manuk. It's Manuk.
Scarhead is not going to make it easy for him. He'll be getting the flashes going in a minute.
Nice little tussle going on here. 4 minutes to go. What happened to you, CJ? Oh, Manuk.
Oh, Monarch's off.
Monarch. Off the track. Scrapper through again. These lot been to and fro. Promstar's now caught up with them. He's brought in Deb with him for good measure. Bought a +1. Got back marker in the mix just to add a little bit more spice. He's going to stick up on the inside, backs out of it.
Promstar as well. He's got some good company now, innit? Look at this.
Put it on a show.
This is where the battle.
Knows what your brothers want. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy with him and Ian there. Ian being sportsman-like once again.
We've got 3 minutes remaining, right? And Sfax is 2.6 seconds off a podium. That gap has really been eaten into.
What comeback from Adzinski from the rear to the fifth?
Yeah. Kept cool, composed as well. He's had a few battles, hasn't he? But he's found himself in a good position now.
Cool, calm, just like my mum.
Sfax now 1.7 seconds off a podium. This is really coming down. What's happened to the Porsche?
He's eating that
Is
time
he
like
in
Pac-Man.
low fuel mode? He must have a problem, Roy, because it's coming down all the time. We can see the gap. Car number 56. What is happening, son?
Oh, this isn't good. Well, it's good for us. Oh, one of them on CJ.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hazard.
Go
in a commanding position and potentially going to lose out on a podium. Svax is going to do it. He's got 2 minutes remaining. We've probably got a couple of laps left to go.
Yeah,
we've got battles here. We've got battles with Prawn as well.
Scrapper as well. Prawn, Manuk and Ian Demp, they're all tripping over each other to get that final 10th place. Top 10th place, sorry.
And less than a second now in the battle for P3 between Mr. Hazard and Imagine a Svax.
Yep, we cleared that.
A problem here.
We cleared that one up last week. It is Svax, not Spax.
What is a Svax?
That is a very good question.
Fax?
It's a made-up word. To be honest, you can just call it whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's made up, but I've been wrong before.
Here we go. Is he going to make a move? He's lining up the Porsche. He's been nowhere in terms of positions in no man's land. He's going to look to the inside, not quite close enough this occasion, but he should get the drive out the corner. The Porsche seems to struggle on power and outright pace, and he's only got a lap or so to do it. Nickelodeon, where is he?
I'd have to argue about the 992. It's got a good pace in the straight line compared to its predecessors. Yeah, we are. 30 seconds to go. He's coming down the back straight. I'll tell you what, this might be close. Don't know. Yeah, it should be the final lap.
Get your elbows out. Svax is going to make this one. This last lap, super difficult here. You can smell the champagne. He's going to send it. Looks to the outside. Is there space to manoeuvre?
Definitely final
lap. The leader round the final corner.
Stay with this.
The leader has finished.
Well done to Nickelodeon and the Tier 2 challenger. Oof.
Has he bottled it there, Roy?
I think he.
Opportunities.
Oh no!
The Lexus almost rear-ended him.
They're going that slowly, battling away that the back markers caught him up and nearly. He's going to try and stick it on the other side. He's gone for it. He's gone for it. Oh, there's been contact. He's trying to park on the apex.
Oh, he's run out of fuel. He's stationary. He's stopped.
He's done it. That's what it was.
No, the fuel has run out.
Is he going to get across before Adzinski comes around the corner? He's going to make the line for Adzinski.
Oh.
What about Jonah Liam? He's come around the final corner. And he does. Oh, no, he does take 4th place. He took 4th place before Adzinski. Jonah Liam's going to come home in 6th place.
Wow.
And then Roto, well played, brings it home in 7th place. Scrapper, closely followed by Ian Demp. And then Monarch and Pro Star, Racing Rich, and then all the others. Wow. That's one way to finish the race.
What a race. Oh, gutted for Hazard. I mean, he was efficient with his fuel, let's put it that way. He didn't leave anything left in the tank. He was running on vapour. But gutted. Just, the feeling. We're losing power. Out the final corner, it was just stationary. And a dramatic end. Imagine Svax. Imagine that on the podium.
Yeah. His heart is probably beating through his teeth at the moment. So fair play. That was a great finish to a great race. Thank you ever so much, Richie, for joining me once again on commentary. We will hope to see you again on Thursday. I'll try and speak to you before 7:45 next week.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Pleasure, and thank you to all the drivers for giving us some great action as well. Thank you to the grid. Thank you, Roy.
Yeah, all good, Supergas. Yeah, well, you're going to get racing again, mate. Be great to see you again. So, I don't know if you're still doing GT4 with the lads, but yeah, nice to see you there. But yeah, thank you, Richie. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the drivers. Thank you to CJ for organising. And thank you to me. We'll see you all again in a week's time. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.